Do you remember the last time you and your partner sat down and talked into the death of the night? Maybe until 3 a.m. You were not even talking about anything in particular, because at that moment, everything was important. Life, dreams, fears, memories you had never told anybody before, funny childhood stories, all of it. And it felt natural, like someone was actually there listening, and you were pouring your heart out. Now think about last night, or last week, or even throughout this week. What did you actually talk about? To be fair, what do you remember talking about that didn't feel like routine, that felt like you were actually communicating, mind to mind? If the honest answer is nothing or nothing much, then something is quietly shifting in your relationship, and this video is for you. Because what happens between that 3 a.m. conversation and last night's silence is one of the most common and least talked about things in relationships. And it doesn't mean your relationship is broken. It means something important is happening. And today we are going to talk about exactly what that is. The first thing that happens is this: you stop asking the questions that actually matter. In the beginning, you were curious about everything. Everything about your partner interested you. You wanted to know it all. But fast forward to now, nothing interests you the same way anymore. And this might not even be your fault. Somewhere in the routine of living together, the questions got smaller. Did you pay the bill? Did you take out the trash? Did you eat? It became routine, and you went from living with a lover to living with a roommate. Here is what nobody tells you about that shift. It doesn't happen because you stopped loving each other. It happens because you stopped being curious about each other, stopped being interested, stopped minding each other's business. You assumed you already knew everything about them, so you stopped asking, stopped feeling that childlike closeness you once had. The second thing is something even harder to admit. You started protecting yourself from disappointment. There was probably a moment, maybe you remember it or not, where you shared everything, every vulnerability, every secret, every dark corner of your life. But that time is no more. Now you don't want to be disappointed, and sometimes it is not even your fault. It just happened. You didn't decide to stop opening up. Your heart just quietly learned this isn't safe. So you kept the next thing to yourself, and the next, and the next, until one day you realized you would stop telling your partner the things that actually mattered. And that is one of the loneliest feelings in the world, to be with someone and still feel like you are carrying everything alone. The third thing, and this is the quietest of all, you stopped making space for conversation to happen. Life got full. Work, children, bills, everything. The weight just kept increasing. You see each other in the morning when everything is rushed, at night when everything is exhausted, and in between you are living parallel lives that occasionally touch but rarely truly meet. No real conversation, just existence. So what do you actually do about this? You don't need a grand gesture, just 15 minutes tonight. Phones face down, full attention on the person you chose. And you ask something real. Not about their day, ask them what has been on their mind lately, what they have been carrying, what they have needed but haven't said. These questions feel small, but they open doors that have been quietly closed for months, sometimes years. Because couples who stop talking don't stop because they ran out of things to say. They stop because they stopped feeling like the other person genuinely wanted to hear them. The moment you show your partner you are still curious, still interested, everything begins to shift back into place. Not overnight, but slowly. The way it grew quiet, it can grow loud again. Share this with your partner, not as an accusation, but as an invitation that you still love them and you still want to know them. Subscribe to Tayoth because the heart deserves to be understood.